That's what we're doing, Russ.
Because global warming is real, and Al Gore knows all. He's a scientist.
Listen, the science is settled. I don't even want to get into it. That's a whole other can of worms. But, whatever. But, Hillary, what do you think about Joe Biden possibly entering the race?
I love it.
She loves it. So there you go.
You Democrats listening, you have to be ashamed of yourself.
And we know you're listening out there, okay? Especially around the People's Republic of New York City. You're outnumbering us 8-1. The 7 out of our 8 listeners are Democrats.
Look at the debate on the Republican side. Look at the whole host of candidates differing. I know this is important to you Democrats and a lot of you rhinos, that we have Hispanics and women and blacks and all kinds of people on the Republican stage. It's not really that important to me. I'm talking about, look at the diversity of ideas on the Republican stage. We have debates. We have Fox News, a supposedly conservative news outlet, trying to sabotage the Republican Party and its frontrunner right now. We're a vibrant, young party. And look who you guys are putting up. You guys have Hillary Clinton. God knows how old she is.
Oh, Social Security age for sure.
Bernie, I don't own a comb, Sanders.
Oh, come on, listen, I like his hair.
Joe, I have hair plugs and fake teeth, grills, whatever he's got, Biden.
If he enters the race, it's going to be a big effing deal, Russ.
And now we're looking back in time.
We're not done yet. We got more.
Al O'Malley. We're really going to mention O'Malley?
O'Malley. Jim Webb. O'Malley wants to tax Rain.
Jim Webb.
Come on. Viable candidates.
Who are
come
these
on.
people?
I don't even
So
know.
let's go back and let's move forward to 1996 and dig Al Gore back out of the crypt.
Literally.
Maybe we can dust off John Edwards. You know what? Some time has passed since his.
Yeah, but I don't think enough time has passed because he might still be in the poke. Well, listen, Al Gore might be a breath of fresh air.
Maybe John Kerry can add some excitement into the Democratic race.
It's Hillary and the Four Dwarves right now, Russ. I mean, come on. At least people know who Al Gore is from his great network that he ran, that then turned into Al Jazeera. At least they know him from his talk about, climate change and global warming, and yet he has one of the biggest carbon footprints in the state of Tennessee. They know the guy, and they love the guy.
Nothing you said is a lie, but how can we just gloss over so quickly? Al Gore's failed liberal network turned into Al Jazeera.
Hey, by the way, quick fact, Behind Enemy Lines in all its incarnations has been on the air longer than Al Gore's network.
And I'll make this pledge to all of our listeners now. Behind Enemy Lines will never become Al Jazeera or anything else Al.
It'll maybe become Al Gallo Zero, but that's about it. Jeez. Listen, time for our first commercial break here. We're going to come back and talk a lot more Hillary, I'm sure. And we got to get into the whole new video from Planned Parenthood. It is probably the most shocking and disgusting one yet. Gene and Russ, Behind Enemy Lines. We'll be back after these brief words from station identification and paying a couple of bills.
Are you among the 64% of Americans who believe our country is going in the wrong direction? If yes, then eVoiceAmerica.com is the political take-action site we've all been waiting for. And it's really free. eVoice America provides your personal list of elected reps every time you log on. This makes it so easy to email your opinions and e-votes on top issues directly to each of our D.C. elected representatives. eVoice then publishes our e-vote majority percentages on top issues to each member of Congress and the media. Now, for the first time in history, we can know what millions of American citizens are telling Congress. No more gridlock. Join the new American majority using eVoiceAmerica.com, putting Americans in control of Congress. Visit eVoiceAmerica.com today. It's free and easy to use. That's eVoiceAmerica.com.
Hey everybody, Gene Baradelli here, and for those of you who know me, who have met me at a conference around the country, or have just even seen my photo online, you know I'm not the most fit guy in the world. In fact, exercise and I are not good friends at all. But I'm starting to do it more, and I'm starting to eat right, and I'm going to start taking Diabetics from Green Turtle Bay Vitamin Company. Diabetics is the first FDA-authorized multivitamin supplement for diabetics and for those like me who are predisposed to diabetes and have difficulty absorbing nutrients. Diabetics contains ingredients not included in multivitamin formulas for the general public and is unique for people like me who have diabetes running in their family. So I'm going to start eating right, I'm going to start taking diabetics, I'm going to start exercising more, and I'm going to take you on this journey with me. That's Diabetics with a K, one of the many great supplements from Green Turtle Bay Vitamin Company. For more information, check out www.energywave.com. Behind Enemy Lines. Back on the air. Gene and Russ, back behind enemy lines. What are you laughing about over there?
I'm gonna have to tip the hand, Gene. I'm gonna tell everybody on the radio right now. Little known fact, that last commercial. By the way, thank you to our new sponsor. Little known fact, Gene not only did the voiceover for that ad, he was also playing the bass. No joke. That was him playing the bass and doing the voiceover. Unbelievable. This man, is there anything this man can't do?
Because you know I'm all about that bass. Anyway, of course, thanks to our new sponsor, Diabetics, and you'll be hearing a lot more about them in the coming weeks. I'm going to the gym now, Russ. It's kind of scary.
I see.
But,
buffed out.
Why, thank you very much. I'm just going over here and over there. And, of course, you guys all know that I was just flexing right now. Back on topic. And the topic is the buffoonish campaign of Hillary Rodham Clinton.
And the criminal crime family that is the Clintons.
Yes. Is there a bigger crime family than the Clintons right now? Between you and me. And our listeners, of course.
I mean, I really want to add a vowel to the end of that name.
The Clintoninis.
The Clintoninis from Bay Ridge.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Bill, what you doing over there? Yeah,
you notice Bill is nowhere to be found no more. He's not hanging out with her anymore. That's it.
Speaking of Bill.
He's like, I don't need no more heat. You know what I mean?
Speaking of Bill, he may have had a hand in selecting a couple of campaign offices around the country, including the one in Charleston, South Carolina. This is a Behind Enemy Lines exclusive, folks. One of our listeners and fans from South Carolina, that I'm not going to mention on air, but you know I'm shouting you out, pal, gave us some photos of the Clinton campaign headquarters in Charleston, South Carolina, where our friend lives nearby. And we did a little digging, a little research, a little milling around to see exactly what the deal with this place is. Now, it's in a strip mall on Savannah Highway in Charleston, South Carolina.
Strip mall.
Which I have no idea how it is. Wait, it gets better.
Hold
your giggities.
I'm not going to laugh.
Hold your giggities.
By the way, can we call our friend from South Carolina Menachem for this? Just to have a name to the face.
Oh, okay, I guess so. I don't know what that's all about, but
I like the name.
You like the name Menachem? Okay, cool. Little known fact, he may be from Marine Park at one point. I'm not so sure. But I'll definitely ask him if he's been there before. Back on topic for a second. The private jokes have got to end to us. We can't do that anymore. We're on air. We're on WNJC now.
Menachem, what's the problem? You can't get ethnic up in here, Gene? Come on.
We're on WNJC.
John Doe. I'm tired of John Doe.
Okay. Well, anyway, the Clinton Charleston headquarters is located conveniently next to the Golden Dragon Massage Parlor, which, if you look on a couple of different websites that I just happened to find through Google search, it's not like I go on these sites anyway on my own and know exactly where they are and bookmarked on my computer.
And it's not like I know they give military discounts over there. What?
They might. I don't know. It's in Charleston, so, check them out down there. Golden Dragon Massage Parlor, which may be known for the erotic massages, right next door to the Clinton headquarters. But hold your giggities a little longer, Russ.
Wait, is this 1996? The Clinton headquarters? You're talking about Hillary, I assume.
Talking about Hillary.
Jeez, all right.
But hold your giggities.
Back to the future.
Because there's more. You see, the Clinton headquarters at this location on Savannah Highway was once itself, I can't believe I'm saying this, a sex shop, Russ. It used to be known as Fun 42. That's FUN-4-2. And it was a sex shop that specialized in sex toys and apparel for one and all. You cannot make this stuff up. Hillary, did you, what's your opinion of this headquarters, Hillary?
I love it.
I'm sure she does.
She loves it.
But hey, Hillary, did Bill have any input into picking the headquarters?
I'm not, I have no idea.
Oh my goodness. You can't make this stuff up, folks. And for those of you who don't believe us, go to www.behindenemylinesradio.us. Check out the article, and there's a whole bunch of pictures there and number matching of the unit in the strip mall and all this stuff. So it's a strip mall with a massage parlor. There used to be a sex shop, Russ.
And if you have any tips, there's also a way to contact us on the website. send them in. We definitely love it. We'll use your real name if you want, or we'll call you Menachem, whatever you want.
Absolutely right. There's a little contact us section on every page. Use that. People drop us tips all the time. Some of them pan out, some of them don't. This was one that was just too cool, pal.
And Gene, hell of a job doing the research. I mean, all kidding aside, he did do a bunch of, internet searches and found some interesting stuff. Is this a big scandal? No, but it is funny, comical. Great job.
It's not only comical, it is yet another example of the glaring and shocking lack of self-awareness that the entire campaign has over the course of the past couple of months. Not only with the jokes about Snapchat and the messages erasing themselves. Not only the joke that we all know is contrived about wiping the server down with a cloth. My Brooklyn's coming out at me. But now this too on a smaller level, Russ.
Gene, at this point, what difference does it make?
You're right, because you won't be the candidate anyway, according to you, right?
At this point, what difference does it make?
Hillary, at this point, what difference does it make?
We're
going to get back to Hillary.
I have no idea.
She has no idea. We're going to get back to Hillary. Go ahead.
We're going to get back to Hillary, but we got to talk about Planned Parenthood.
You know what? Before we do that, Russ, we are at halftime here on the show, and it's time to just do a little bit of business before we transition topics. Thanks, everybody, for listening to Behind Enemy Lines Radio. I'm Gene, he's Russ, and while we got you listening, check us out at www.behindenemylinesradio.us. Join the tens of thousands of people checking out Behind Enemy Lines on Facebook, all the Twitters, at BEL_radio. And by the way, you can now listen to the show on demand by subscribing to our iTunes page, and you can also find us on Spreaker. Just look for Behind Enemy Lines Radio on both of them, and you can subscribe and listen to every show you want to your heart's content. Listen to our jokes, listen to our predictions, listen back to our sound clips. You'll love every minute of it. And finally, go check out www.brooklynYRS.com, the official Brooklyn Young Republicans, where this show originated from. We always thank them for everything they do. And they got a meeting come up next week, Russ. I'm going to be talking about some fun stuff.
I'll be there.
Yeah, like we were at the last meeting, right? Whatever. But anyway, you want to transition topics. I'm going to let you set it up. Go right ahead, sir.
All right, so I'm hoping that the clips are in order here.
Oh, of course they are. I have them numbered for you.
Oh, look at numbers. That's not really my style, but all right, we'll go there. So for those of you guys who are not following what's going on with this whole Planned Parenthood thing, there's a group putting out videos. They're doing undercover investigations. I wish the government was actually doing this stuff. But so the series is called Human Capital. If you Google it, go on YouTube. There's all the videos there. The latest one's about 10 minutes long. It's horrifying.
It's the seventh of a string of videos from the Center for Medical Progress. Horrifying isn't even the word, Russ.
Horrifying. So the clips we're going to play you is from the last ones, and from the press release, it basically says the series focuses on the personal narrative of Holly O'Donnell. She was a former blood and, listen to what I'm saying here, by the way, a blood and tissue procurement technician for a company called STEM Express, which was a biotech startup that until last week was partnered with two large Northern California Planned Parenthood affiliates to purchase their aborted fetus parts and resell them for scientific experimentation.
She was an organ harvester. Let's call her what she was.
She was a blood and tissue procurement specialist. And you have to hear what this woman has to say. In this first clip, she describes a heart beating during, I guess, a blood and tissue procurement procedure.
Yeah. Here it is.
Finally, the woman, she calmed down, and the doctor went in to perform the abortion. Takes a little while, and I'm in the hallway. I see the jar come out, goes into the path lab, and Jessica, I can hear, is preparing it. Rinsing out the jar, rinsing out the linen, the wrapping that catches it, dumping it in the strainer, rinsing it off, putting water in the pie dish, and getting it ready for the doctor. So then I hear her call my name. Hey, Ollie, come over here. I want you to see something kind of cool. This is kind of neat. So I'm over here, and this is the moment I see it, I'm just flabbergasted. This is the most gestated fetus and closest thing to a baby I've seen. And she's like, okay, I want to show you something. So she has one of her instruments, and she just taps the heart, and it starts beating. And I'm sitting here, and I'm looking at this fetus and its heart is beating. And I don't know what to think.